Hello, my name is Jimmy Puckett, and I'm doing a video to tell about the results of one of the projects I had to do for my positive psychology class. And I did a self-study on gratitude, and I'm making this video so I can explain to you, everybody my results and how I've done the study and why I picked this study to do. So first off, I like to talk about the reasons why I wanted to do a study on gratitude and life satisfaction. I found that in many journal articles and many studies that participants were asked to express gratitude by writing in gratitude journals. And they would write so many things every day for certain periods of time, predetermined periods of time, of things they were grateful for. And at the end of the study, the researchers would test them on different things like their optimism, their health, and they found that by writing in these gratitude journals and the people cultivating gratitude, they experienced more optimism, better health, they were more hopeful about the future, and just all around positive attitude. So they found a good correlation with gratitude, with happiness and life satisfaction. And one study that I found, gratitude was a big predictor of life satisfaction, and that really interested me because I think I want to do something different for instead of like seeing if you cultivate gratitude, if you would be happier. I wanted to see if you practice being grateful, would it increase your life satisfaction, or your satisfaction with life. And I found that when I was studying gratitude and looking up on it, that gratitude was a big thing in a lot of studies. It had a lot of positive benefits, and I thought that was really important to do a self-study like this, especially in the times going on now in the economic recession we're having. People are just very down about the situation, what's going on. People are losing their jobs, they're losing their 401ks, and I think everybody has a reason to worry. But I also think that people need to look around and also understand what they could be grateful for the things they do still have. Not necessarily to forget about the bad things going around, but to be just more aware of it, not to be in fear. And to look at the things you do have. If you do have food to eat, if you do have your family still, if you do still have a roof over your head, you may not have the greatest job, but at least you have a job. You have to be thankful and appreciate the things you do have. So I thought it was important to do a study because I myself am not always grateful for things I have, and I don't always thank people or just sit and think and be mindful of the things that I am grateful for that I do have in my life. So I wanted to do a self-study, and I wanted to cultivate gratitude because I read a lot of research, and especially like in my textbook, positive psychology, that writing in gratitude journals is a good way for people to practice being grateful. So I wanted to do something like that. So I designed my experiment in that way. And what I did was I wanted to test life satisfaction. So I used the satisfaction with life scale that was in my positive psych textbook, and on it you have 5 questions that range from 1 to 7, and it asks you, with 1 being strongly disagree and 7 being strongly agree, on certain statements such as, how satisfied are you with your life? And based on the range of numbers, at the end of it, you would take a total of all these numbers, and you get your total satisfaction with life score. And I wanted to do this before I started any gratitude writing, journal writing, and my score was a 26. So what I did for the next 2 weeks was every day I'd write down 10 things that I was grateful for. And they could range in for people, the things that you own, spiritual things, thankful for having God in your life, the good things you do. It could be basically anything. And I've done this for, like I said, 2 weeks. And on the 14th day, I decided to take the satisfaction with life scale again and see how my results differ. And I found that my total score then was a 30, which is a good increase of 4 points. And considering the self-study was only over 2 weeks, if the study took place over a longer period of time, of 4 to 6 months maybe, there's no telling how high the score could have got. So it did change my outlook on life, in the way I was more positive, in the way I seen things, and it became a habit, a good habit that I think a lot of people should try to do, because it really does help you in mindfulness of being, grateful. If you just think about it, it really does help your outlook on life, and it makes you see things differently, and it makes you appreciate your life as it is, so you are satisfied more with your life. So I thought this study was had pretty good results, I would say. And I'm really glad that I done it, because at first I didn't think that I wanted to do it, but after getting into it and learning how to do it, it really changed my outlook on life and the things I'm grateful for. And I hope people that are watching this will go out and try to do the same thing and realize how important gratitude is and how much it can actually change. I mean, and get out there and look at the research on it and the benefits that happens from it. So there's a strong relationship between gratitude and life satisfaction. And I hope everybody's watching this will go out there and try to be more grateful. And thank you for watching.